Hey everyone and welcome back to the Indulge Gadget Show. I'm Farhan Tepu and today we're looking at the Vivo X100, a phone that's been generating a lot of buzz for its camera prowess. I've been using it as my daily driver and I'm more of a person who goes for camera focused specs in phones. So was the Vivo X100's camera just all hype, or is it truly a king among smartphone cameras that don't have a pro tag attached to them? Let's find out. First up, let's talk about the look and feel. The Vivo X100 boasts a sleek design with a large 6.7-inch LTPO AMOLED display. The bezels are minimal, making for a truly immersive viewing experience. The phone itself is a bit on the slippery side, so a case is definitely recommended, but overall it feels solid and well built. The display is gorgeous. It's bright, crisp, and offers a smooth 120Hz refresh rate for buttery smooth scrolling and gaming. So whether you're watching videos, browsing the web, or playing games, this display is definitely a joy to use. Under the hood, the Vivo X100 packs a punch with the MediaTek Dimensity 9300 processor. Paired with up to 16GB LPDDR5X of RAM, this phone handles everyday tasks and multitasking with ease. During the last month of using this phone, I could not uncover any app crashes or screen freezes, even when I ran multiple apps at once. The phone handled BGMI flawlessly on the highest settings, but it did get a little warm. Battery life is another strong point, but depending on the way you see it. The X100 easily lasts a full day on single charge, even with moderate usage, that is streaming movies, gaming, or using navigation, thanks to the 5000 mAh battery housed inside. The battery performance is actually good enough for me to not worry about searching for the charger once I'm back home at the end of the day. And when it's time to refuel, the 120-watt fast charging gets you back and up running in less than 30 minutes. Alright, let's talk cameras. This is where the mobile really shines. It's got a triple camera system on the back with a whopping 50 megapixel main sensor, another 50 megapixel ultra-wide sensor, and a 64 megapixel telephoto lens that lets you zoom in 3x. Here's the thing though, unlike the pricier Pro sibling, the X100 doesn't have some fancy tech for super stabilization at super zooms. So if you're zooming in way past 10x, things might get a little blurry. I also noticed that there's a slight color shift when you switch to the telephoto lens, but hey, at least the details are still good in bright conditions with 3x and 5x zoom. The dynamic range could be better though, especially in shadows. The ultra-wide sensor is a whole other story. It takes fantastic pictures in all kinds of light with vibrant colors and sharp details, especially in the center of the frame. There's a bit of warping at the edges, but that's pretty common with ultra-wide lenses. Plus, it has a night mode to keep those low-light shots noise-free. But the real star of the show is definitely the 50 megapixel main camera. This thing takes incredibly clear and crisp pictures no matter how bright or dark it is. The colors are a bit on the strong side, but the dynamic range is impressive. Now, if you're talking portraits, this phone can take some amazing portraits at different zoom levels, from getting close-up shots all the way to a nice telephoto portrait. It works great on blurring the background nicely to make your subject pop. The only thing is sometimes the phone struggles a bit in detecting exactly where the edges of your subject are. You should also know that the phone comes with a bunch of different Zeiss-style bokeh effects. These let you go through different blurring styles in your portraits, which are pretty fun to play around with. The phone even has a super macro mode that uses the telephoto lens to capture super sharp close-up shots, which I found pretty neat. As for the selfies, the X100 has a 32 megapixel front-facing camera that takes decent pictures, but you should know there's some skin smoothing going on there. Let me know in the comments if you'd like an in-depth review of the camera or a comparison with any other devices on the market, and I'll see if we can get it done. Now, moving on. On the software side, the Vivo X100 launches its own user interface, FunTouch OS 14, that is built on the latest Android 14 operating system. Unfortunately, it's a bit heavy on bloatware, but thankfully most of it can be uninstalled. At the end of the day, the user interface is clean and relatively easy to navigate. The phone also boasts some interesting features like an in-display fingerprint sensor, IR sensor, and IP68 water resistance. Now, no phone is perfect and the X100 is no exception. Like I mentioned before, the bloatware can be a bit annoying and the average selfie camera might leave some users wanting more. Additionally, the phone can be a bit pricey compared to some other competitors. So, should you buy the Vivo X100? If you're a mobile photography enthusiast who prioritizes camera quality above all else, then this phone is definitely worth considering. It delivers exceptional photo and video capabilities backed by a powerful processor, a gorgeous display and a long battery life. Well, that's it for the review of the Vivo X100. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe for more such tech reviews. Let us know your thoughts about the phone in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Farhan Tipu signing off.